Before we go to Ashley Shamedy.
Hey guys, I talked to Lakers assistant coach Scott Brooks, and he said, look, the 14 turnovers and we're only down by 9. The message in the locker room, we haven't had a bad 48-minute turnover game yet. It's just been 24 minutes. So let's not turn it into that one. Said we're also looking to get LeBron closer to the basket. And as for the 3 ball, he said if we can just take care of the ball more, those 3s will start to go in.
Well, LeBron with just 8 points in that first half as Thompson goes right to the rack and finishes.
Curl. Great hesitation at the rim.
Here is James working on Tari Eason, who got into that foul trouble in the first half with 3 of them. Now it's James, and he did get right to the rim, but he couldn't finish it. Sheppard in transition. He'll pull. He'll cash one down. Houston starting to shoot it much better from 3 as well, an area that they have struggled so far in this series. Shooting at 28.7% coming in as Kennard misfires. Houston 6 of 16 from the outside. Sheppard has 3 of his 4 threes that have gone down. Now he'll cross, stop. Smart stays in front. Sheppard doesn't care, but he can't hit. 47% from the floor, but just 1 for 7 from 3-point range. It was Hachimura who made the lone 3. Kennard into traffic, nearly turned it over, and it is going to be a timeout.
It's converge. This defense of the Rockets is playing at a high level.
Sheppard was the guy who really stepped up when KD didn't play in just those 4 games, but especially in that back-to-back. That was tough. Shot off the mark for this Lakers offense. Now it's Thompson again at the controls. Knock away. Smart saved it through the legs of Şengün. Scooped up by Kennard. Race to the rim, and Kennard beats him all the way there, crashing into the fence. Luke Kennard with a hustle to put one through. For Kennard, who during this series is averaging 21.3 points per game through the first 3. Sheppard bounce. Şengün drive. Behind the back, Thompson. Outside, Sheppard will load it up. On target from 3.
And you saw the first half, a lot of isolation back down as you see a turnover on the inbounds play from the Rockets.
Lakers continuing to get sloppy, but the Rockets give it right back. Smart with a swipe. Had it blocked by Şengün. The Turkish eraser. Sheppard fell. Ball still loose. Kennard picks it up. James extra. Hachimura with a finish. Chaotic sequence here in Houston. Back to 13, just over 3 minutes into the third. Eason. And he's fouled on the way up.
Yeah, a lot went on there in that sequence. First of all, great block. Our last offensive possession, Eason up against Kennard and drove immediately, initiating the contact.
At the free throw line, the 5 misses all from Alperen Şengün. Eason now 4 for 4. He's up to 8 points. The starting unit has come out as Houston tries to salvage their season back up by 15. Smart looking to dance on Smith. It's 8. It's off the mark.
Easy in the half-court offense in this third quarter for the Lakers.
Thompson, the banker goes. Timeout, J.J. Redick. Houston keeping their pedal to the metal. 17. One player in double figures. That's Eaton, who's got 15 points and 9 rebounds. The Rockets have 3 with Sheppard, Thompson, and Şengün all 10 plus.
They got to get LeBron going.
This could be the start. And he gets right to work, couldn't finish. Tip in goes. Aiton's got a double-double.
Well, a lot of attention on that, but Ayton continues to play well, anticipating the miss.
Eason put it on the deck against Kennard. 8 to shoot. Eason puts the head down, and Eason gets all the way.
And that's twice. They are trying to pick on Luke Kennard. Eason getting the mismatch. No hesitation.
Smart just 1 for 5 from the floor here tonight after he has been sensational shooting the basketball in games 1 through 3. James inside. Ayton continues to eat.
He is eating right there down low, but knowing that Sheppard down there with Ayton is a mismatch.
He's got 19 points and 10 rebounds so far here tonight. During the season, as the Lakers get the stop, they were 19-1 when he scored at least 17. James tried to thread the needle. Hachimura couldn't save it in time, out of bounds. Or 7 of 17 from 3. Thompson hesitates, spins. Hachimura stayed with him. Eason on the outside. This three is good.
And that's what happens for a guy like Eason. You see the ball go through the basket on some drives. Now the confidence flowing, knocking down that corner three.
Nearly midway through the third, they're going to keep trying to find Eaton, but instead this time it's a turnover. Sengun spin in transition, and he'll put it through, plus the foul. Houston clicking on all cylinders, leads by 20. 17 Laker turnovers. We're not even midway through the third.
And we talk about Houston and their problems not having a point guard, and obviously that was on display in game 3, but the Lakers, the two best players and leading scorers, but also the two guys who have the ball in their hands the most, in Austin Reeves and of course Luka Doncic. Got to improve upon this in this series. The Lakers, almost another turnover.
Hachimura does end up with it, bouncing off of bodies for 2.
I'm not sure, huh?
Back to 19. It's a 20-10 start in this third quarter in favor of Houston. Thompson stop. Shepard on the outside. Hook it for Sengun. He'll attack. And he's fouled by Ayton. It'll be number 3 on Ayton. 13 foul on the late spot for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber on the roster doesn't get a ton of playing time as Sengun can't strike continue right now for the two-time All-Star. And he finally gets one to go. Up some of their large leads as Shepard steps in. Can't hit the 3. Rebound poked around. Put back, no. Okogie didn't have the angle.
We were talking about the season is Okogie.
And a foul's going to be called on a loose ball. Okogie forcing the turnover and then garners the contact.
And that was just great defense, picking up LeBron, Minnesota, and managed to lose. So it's important that they just continue to play as if the game was 0-0.
Sengun missed it, then a loose ball foul going the other way, this time against Houston. So if you just missed it a moment ago, DeAndre Ayton, his first career, whoever else they decide to put in that center spot, Ayton with a double-double tonight.
They're going to have to find some offense. Only 10 points this quarter.
James off the screen. Hachimura comes to flash. Hachimura the step away for 2.
He has been the only light here in this third quarter.
About 50% from the floor. The Lakers are actually 50% themselves. Shepard. And he doesn't get the roll. Rebound taken in by Okogie. Second chance for Shepard. Kennard steps up. 9 to shoot for Okogie. He'll load it up. In and out.
A lot of Houston, they got to continue to go and attack the basket.
Approaching 4 minutes to play in the third. Get it to James. Double comes. Over the top. Laravia. His 3. In and out. The Lakers have gotten 1 from 9 from three-point range tonight. And a foul away from the ball. That's going to be number 4 on Jackson Hayes.